Red Bull is a marketing masterclass. Here's why. I am often asked which company is my favorite example of successful marketing, and Red Bull is usually my go-to response. First up, let's talk product positioning. When Red Bull launched in the late 80s, energy drinks were virtually non-existent outside of Asia. Instead of marketing it as a regular drink, they positioned it as a premium drink that boosts performance. Their now famous tagline, "Red Bull gives you wings," speaks to that aspirational vibe. It's more than a drink, it's about what you can do when you're fueled up. Next, Red Bull didn't just sell a drink, they sold a lifestyle. From cliff diving to extreme snowboarding and skateboarding, Red Bull poured massive resources into sponsoring and creating events that brought adrenaline to the forefront. They understood their audience was hungry for adventure, pushing boundaries, and achieving the impossible. And by associating the brand with these sports and sponsoring world-class athletes, they gave people an aspirational identity, one that's energized, courageous, and bold. Let's also not forget about their unforgettable stunts. One of the most iconic stunts was the Red Bull Stratus project in 2012, where Felix Baumgartner jumped from the edge of space. This wasn't just a marketing stunt, it was a global event streamed by millions, and it embodied the brand's mission to give you wings in the most literal way possible. And this created viral content that spoke directly to Red Bull's identity as a boundary-pushing brand. Most recently, to my interest, they've taken their brand to the pinnacle of global motorsports, Formula One. As you can see, I'm a fan. Since its debut in 2005, Red Bull Racing has become a dominant force in F1, earning multiple constructors and drivers' championships and attracting millions of fans worldwide. In Formula One, Red Bull found a perfect arena for showcasing the ultimate combination of adrenaline, innovation, and pushing limits. And here's where things get even more exciting. In a bold move, Red Bull is preparing to take full control of their car technology by launching their own engine division, known as Red Bull Powertrains. Starting with the 2026 season, they'll officially be an F1 team and a motor company, creating and developing their own power units. This puts Red Bull on a short list of teams producing their own engines, and it's a move that shows just how serious they are about competing at the very top of the sport. This evolution reflects their dedication to going beyond the boundaries and innovating in every space they enter. They literally went from creating an energy drink to being a motor company. Red Bull also turned themselves into a media empire. With Red Bull Media House, they create films, documentaries, and web series, pushing their brand message through every kind of media possible. They've transformed into a full-fledged content machine, covering everything from adventure sports to music and culture. And by building this media powerhouse, Red Bull maintains a constant presence in its audience's life. Not just selling a product, but crafting a lifestyle people want to follow. Red Bull also knows how to engage on a smaller, personal level. Their social media is dynamic, engaging, and highlights not only extreme sports, but also user-generated content, behind-the-scenes footage, and interactive experiences. They've also pioneered guerrilla marketing tactics, from street-level samplings via Red Bull Girls or Red Bull Boys to unconventional stunts in urban environments. Perhaps you've received a free Red Bull at a recent event. All this keeps Red Bull top of mind and culturally relevant to their audience. So when we think of Red Bull's marketing success, it's so much more than just selling a can of an energy drink. They tapped into human ambition, pushing boundaries and creating an entire universe. Red Bull isn't just a drink, it's a media brand, a community, and an aspirational lifestyle. Red Bull's example shows us that marketing goes past the product. Sure, it's still important to focus on what you're marketing, but if you want to thrive with your marketing approach, you need to tap into the feeling or idea that drives people towards your product or service. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think of Red Bull's marketing magic, or if there's another brand you think deserves this kind of spotlight. Oh, and Red Bull. I'm currently open to work. If you liked what you saw here, please consider me for your next hire and/or give me free stuff.